Hello, welcome to the stream, guys. Hello, welcome to the stream, guys. Hello.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Hello, na babe.
Well, we're on the way.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Costa Curta has it in a wide position. Bale. Ibrahimovic. Son Heung-min. Well, that looks a decent ball. Guardiola. That's a little off target. Tries to pass it through. Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. And he can clear it away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often. Oh, he's having a go! Off the post! And he's gone looking for safety. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's managed to get free. And Batistuta! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bale. Distributed tidily. Yamal, he is through here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. There's a gather ground, and they are clearly concerned. So what can they conjure from this one? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. That was travelling. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yo, guys, you can like, subscribe, and roll another stream. भाई कितने सारे वीडियो अभी भी बाकी है भाई, बहुत सारे वीडियो सब अपलोड करना है, कब करूँगा पता नहीं।
The air. Game on. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And here's Messi. And that's been won straight back. And he cuts out the supply. Forward it goes. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta. That is lovely. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Berbatov, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cleared away.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective...
And he's let fly! And that's what you call
What a shot.
inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi plays it short. Takes a shot! Bangladesh have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. O'Shea. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shevchenko absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Akanji. And it's Nakata. And that is a little undercooked. That's a shade optimistic. Check, getting this one clear. Guardiola. Rodri. Nakata. Pass is coming
ना
off in
फाउल
quick
कर रहा है
succession
देखना
here. And this is Batistuta. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Nakata. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rodri really struggling to it. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that wasn't far away. Well, that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. Good read, needed to be. The whistle's gone, and that's
इतना
it for
फाउल
the
कर
first
रहा है
half.
साला ये.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Bagan really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ronaldinho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
ये फाउल है.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
इधर से एक गोल मार देगा इजीली. इजी एक गोल हो
Shaping up
जाएगा.
to have a crack from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Now this could be a chance! Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Almost an hour gone. Great vision. Zanetti makes the interception. In towards the back stick.
That's good defensive concentration.
It is a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's having a hit! Cracking effort.
Guardiola certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Costa Curta. And Nakata. Looking for a runner. Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played out wide. Batistuta. Lovely feet. There's the delivery. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Rijkaard.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Number 8.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 23.
Ooh, can he get onto this?
Substitution in progress.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Humbly clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that's played in low. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective.
-5. वे टीम तो बारसा किया था। You guys are now like subscribe and we'll not do straight 7 nick for 1140. Let's go.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Shevchenko. Here comes the corner.
What a strike, bro. What a Bye.
Mohun Bagan with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta has it in a wide position. Shoots! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Mohun Bagan have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Zanetti has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against
दो
pace.
वीडियो मुझे डालना पड़ेगा नहीं होगा नहीं ऐसे
Rijkaard. It's a promising position. He has a look up. Batistuta, given the lift of his goal. So what can they make of this? And it's Neymar. Xabi Alonso. He's a sharp little ball here. Xabi Alonso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And Dyke was in no mood for any of that. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great chance! Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
भाई इजी चांस मिस कर रहा हूँ भाई मेरे गलती से भाई गोल नहीं हो रहा उधर इजीली मिल गया था
Number 2 then. Oh, he's been flattened there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has
Beyond
been
the defence.
indicated.
Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Takes a shot.
What the fuck वो खड़े खड़े भाई
It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
और कितना ट्राई लो
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Mohun Bagan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Xabi Alonso. Mohun Bagan are still that goal to the good. Nakata is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the
First touch
opposition
not
know
that
that
good.
you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's there to belt it away. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Yamal! Yamal! That is
Yamal.
wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Neymar. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Time and again they are repelled. Messi.
Mahmoud Bagan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. And this is Neymar. That's good play. And it's Gerrard. Brilliantly cut out. That's that, the end.
टाइम देखा ही नहीं उधर.
Have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest.
15 प्लस देगा. आय हाय. बेस टीम चेंज करना था.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
He's quick to return it, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Park Ji-sung. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. Space for him to turn and look. Produces a cross. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Well timed, excellent interception. So we're still where we started right now. That's really well cleared. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Threads one in. Messi. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Zanetti. Barcelona
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one.
अरे भाई तू बैक क्यों आ रहा है bro? जब तेरे को
Searching
दे
pass
रहा
is
हूँ.
played there. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. And they can counter here. Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
No, that's been intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Guardiola. Guardiola, who does have an assist to his name. He's being urged to shoot. And that is well cleared. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
The attendance for this match was 98,000.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Shevchenko. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And here's Shevchenko. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's no sort of quality on that. And they've got rid. Half an hour gone in the second half. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Costa Curta. Costa Curta getting this one clear.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nice looking ball. But goes for a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
भाई कैसे हो क्या
Batistuta really must be
स्वप्निल
thinking what he
भवल
has to
तुम
do
तो
to
स्ट्रीम
score
बड़ी
there.
बढ़िया चल रहा है आप बताओ
Substitution in progress.
Madrid are making a change now. Puskás coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pass somewhat off target.
There will be
Into
1
stoppage
minute
time,
added
whistle
time.
due any moment. And that's that. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Ball swung in, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Guardiola, looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Count. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well cleared. Count, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Ball in towards the middle. Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Wow, bhai, wow.
Serginho powering forward here.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Shevchenko. Hops for safety.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Nakata. Shevchenko. Spread to the right. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Totti. Spread out to the left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Puskás. Totti. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Foot in. Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Quality ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
No foul, bhai, no foul.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Seedorf. Serginho. No, he's not getting his way this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's running through. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The attendance for this match
played
was
for a throw.
96,847.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, it's Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. Guardiola in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Howson. Serginho. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Totti. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Great defending, strong and determined. Into the last quarter of an hour. Totti. Seedorf. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And that is a little undercooked. He has found a way through. Threads one in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity
काफी
here?
ज़्यादा
Neither is
जोर
prepared
से
to
चला
back
जाता है,
down, and
कभी
to be
आस्ते
honest,
में
that's how it
चलता है
should be.
भाई यार। ये आपका गेम है भाई ये, कसम से। Substitution on the field.
So we have movement on both benches. Howson.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
David Villa. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
There will be 3 minutes
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And it's Olmo. That's a nicely shaped ball.
What the fuck, bro?
Oh, wow, that's crazy! A breakthrough! So late in the day! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please be made aware that smoking is only
you look back on the game then, Jim.
Barcelona simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match.
तो दो मैच खेल के प्लस खाओ, एक मैच में माइनस हो जाता है। क्या चुतिया का गेम है भैंचोद, किस्मत कैसा भाई। Seventy 9 सीटरिंग है कि यार भी पावर रैंक को तो rank below 5 lakhs, then you can get. কি বলবো 70 97 থেকে
is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that.
দুবার
The stadium is full of noise and energy.
8,45,000
This certainly matters.
একটু তো পুশ করতেই হবে, ডিভিশন 1
Some terrific scenes here in
ডিভিশন 1
Barcelona.
গেলে ওটা
My
র‍্যাঙ্কটা
goodness
7
me, it's
লাখ
made even better by
7 লাখে চলে আসবে।
100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. Real chance!
One wagon visual division
Well, he's
na
left
na.
disappointed.
I think it's safe. So then safe.
And we have our very first corner.
এত স্ক্রিপ্ট হচ্ছে
Now a
লাস্ট
sudden
ম্যাচটা
chance
দেখো
to
কি
counter.
এতে বল দিচ্ছে দে
Oh, easy pickings there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ball looks a good one. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Czech herring after the ball here. Oh, they could break here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Couldn't squeeze it through.
আরে ভাই
Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's bad. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were
এমনি
within
সময়
reach,
বল
but
পাবে
he
না
made
যখন
nothing
দেখবে
of it.
অন্যদিকে
His
পাস
boss
দিয়ে দিয়েছে
doesn't look
তখন
too amused either.
একদম পারফেক্ট পাস দেবে
Messi! Messi!
Messi really
কপাল
had a
ছাড়া
clever
ভাই
trick
এবার এবারও
to
ডিভিশন
shake
ওয়ান
off his
হবে
opponent then, but he's left
ওইটাই
shaking his
আফসোস
own
হচ্ছে
head in disappointment.
1797 থেকে চলে এলো দুবার তাও আবার ডিভিশন ওয়ান হয়ে যায় সেটা তো না হবে।
Looking to play him in. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to
Yeah,
ensure
that
he didn't stray
Halat.
offside.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Raul. And here's Messi. Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's managed to gift it
দেখ
back.
সামনে বল
But it goes. Shot and the shot.
কোনো অফসাইড নেই কি বাহ ভাই
Well, this is exactly what you want from your skipper, Peter. I mean, this was about as perfect a time as you can score. Some players already had their heads in the dressing room, but he remained alert.
There will be 1 minute added
Pressure,
time.
what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go...
And the referee
এই
says
ডিভিশন
that
ওয়ান
is
মাঠ
that
থেকে
for the
ব্লক
first half.
হয়ে বসে আছি সব জায়গা
A
থেকে
very combative,
ব্লক হয়ে
competitive
বসে
half
আছি
with
মানে
just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona come in at
ভালো
half-time
লাগে না ভাই এই
on the
গেম
wrong end
খেলতে
of a
ইয়ার
1-0
সাবস্ক্রাইবার
scoreline.
এগুলো বাড়ছে বলে না আরে
Well, obviously, things are not good,
Vale,
Peter. It
sí,
seems
claro.
the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's run loose here. Messi trying to keep this in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That pass has been well
পাবে না
intercepted.
দেখ
Now by a goal, needing to go up
বলে
again.
দিয়েছি
That's how it looks
ভালো
here.
গেম
Yeah, he's pulled
বুঝে
him
নাও
up for
কি
that
ব্লগ
challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
ভালো লাগে না ভাই এইসব গেম খেলতে আর ভাই এত স্ক্রিপ্ট হলে আর কি করে খেলা হবে ভাই আরে ম্যাচে স্ক্রিপ্ট হলে ভাই নয় ঠিক
Zanetti
আছে ভাই নাইন
engages and
ভাই
forces him off the ball.
তাও আবার দুবার
Zanetti got a long way
কি করে
forward to
পসিবল
join the
বল
attack.
দিচ্ছি কোথায় বল যাচ্ছে কোথায়
Pass somewhat off target.
The attendance for
Messi
this match
might
was
just make this.
96,026.
Tonali conjures time and space where few can. That's a sharp pass.
এই তো কোথায় বল
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he was quick to react. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Nakata. Batistuta.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Nicely aimed pass. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, good ball. And Messi!
গান में क्या
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Boca Juniors surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier
ये भी भाई
defensive route
सुबह
by
से
now.
4 मैच खेला 2 मैच जीता अरे लास्ट मैच हार गया ये भी माइनस होगा तो पूरा का पूरा जो भी प्लस हुआ माइनस तो बोलो भाई अब
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 23, Shevchenko.
It's lofted through
Number
here.
20,
No, that's been intercepted.
Nakata. Coming on the field.
Mateus,
Number
delicate
7,
ball, and it needs to be.
Haaland. Number 21, David Villa. Number 22,
Great vision.
Mateus.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Boca
Passed
Juniors
it
have
over.
really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
Oh no, this does not look good.
look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Owen. Oh, it's come loose.
ये भी नहीं
2 added minutes have been
Dembele.
indicated.
He's cut it out. Here's a chance.
ये भी माइनस
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running.
There's Vitor Bayer, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Right, Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. That pass has been well intercepted. And Shevchenko! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Takes on his marker. Raul was in no mood for any of that. Rogers. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Shot!
ये मिस कर रहा है,
And he was
ये
there
भी
to
मिस
get
कर रहा
a
है, बता
vital
और क्या
touch.
ही करूँ।
Yeah, he was well placed to
मतलब
deal
इस
with that.
फेज में डिवीजन 1 है ही, इस फेज के इवेंट में,
And we have our very first
किस्मत
corner.
में डिवीजन 1 नहीं है।
Oh, greatly! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This might spell danger. Right, Shevchenko.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Barcelona
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good effort! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Can he get it through? Nicely intercepted. And here's Shevchenko.
There they go, punting again.
And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. Spread out to the left. Aims beyond the defence. And he's heaved it away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added
Van
time.
Dijk. This is a promising build-up. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Hey guys, welcome back
Barcelona
to the stream and
coming
welcome to
in
the
at
stream.
half-time, leading by
So we now
one
like
goal to
subscribe.
Information provided by the local
I think
police.
on the whole, the
Aula
team
Jaula
linked
Jadov
up very
kya
well and
bola
has been
hai?
organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a
Substitutions taking place.
little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Nice looking ball. Messi. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through.
What the fuck? तेरे को ऊपर से कौन देने बोला भाई? मैं दे रहा हूँ grounded pass.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi carries the ball down the right.
और जब स्किल दिखाने की जरूरत है तब स्किल नहीं दिखाता है.
Dembele going face to face with his great rival.
ये देख, देखा?
Now, can they get him away? Pinches it off him. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
वो है क्या? ऑफ ही तो है भाई. भाई लायर सिफ्सी का वो फॉर्मेशन में खेल रहा है. You guys do now like, subscribe, and welcome to this reel. हाँ जी, निकल गया कि मेरा नेट गया? কত রেটিং? 1627 1731 for now.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's down to business here.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Guardiola. He's a
What the
sharp little
fuck?
ball here. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's gone looking for safety. Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul. Good running, strong and purposeful.
No.
Tries to play it through. Great vision. Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork
Smart
and
assist
out.
के बच्चे बहन.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that is well cleared. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! A finish right from the
ये जा
top
गेम
draw.
प्रो प्लेयर रे होता होगा ना.
And there is your opener. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation.
Smart
Peter
assist.
just instinctively knew where the
वो
ball
दे है
would
सब
be
भाई, ये
and
देख
where he needed to put himself.
So the
ये
first
देख
goal
कोई
of the
फाउल
game.
वाउल कुछ नहीं
Well,
है.
I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably...
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Wait, plus one है वो तो
There's
माइनस
great
का
running
बना
on show
है.
here, but ultimately there was no way through.
क्या है भाई, हो गया भाई मेरा इसमें. ये देख
And it's McAllister.
ये देख
Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That'll be a throw-in. Zanetti.
Barcelona
यार
certainly
भाई
could do with
किधर
a
पास
positive
दे रहा
spell for the
है.
remainder of this
किधर यार
half,
पास
just to
किधर
set
दे
the
रहा है.
tone for what's to come.
Shevchenko is flagged offside.
अब बोलो आप.
No, it's come to nothing.
There
Well,
will
he
be
was
one
clearly
more added
disappointed with
time.
that pass.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shoots to shoot! Well taken goal. Barcelona are back in bit. And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the
Finally,
first half?
1-1.
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been
Yeah,
tight,
so
it's
we now
been
like subscribe
competitive.
and perform those
Each
trades.
side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Driving on and making good progress. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. McAllister is the team's great visionary.
That press.
Takes a shot! That was probably asking just too much. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that's certainly
अभी तो
more
हराम
like
बॉल
it. They
होगा.
can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. Dahari. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Raul is offering a right smile there.
एक चीज देख भाई, एक एरियल बॉल नहीं जीत पा रहा है तो कैसे ब्रो?
Raul, good driving run. Oh, he's managed to get
एक
himself
एरियल बॉल नहीं
offside.
जीत पा रहा है, बता.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Shevchenko, number 7, Mateus. Coming on the
Just
field,
a quarter of an hour to
number
play.
5, Neymar.
It's run loose here.
Number 13,
Messi
David
gets on his
Villa.
bike and on the move.
Number 14,
And Messi! Loose ball now, and that's another chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what has happened here?
भाई काल मारेगा तू.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about within shooting range.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's there to get it away. Looking to play him in. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Not a hint of offside here. Khan deals with that nice and simple. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
ओ मैं यार
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Hey, one touch, bro, one touch.
And here's Batistuta, and this is Neymar. Guardiola. Right, Shevchenko. Mateus. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's delightful. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Shot to Mateus! Goal! Barcelona! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He has found a way through. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the far
Red card,
side.
bro. It is a red card offense. Bro, red card offense. This is a red card offense.
That's a booking, always looked it.
Well,
Mere
they're
hisab
struggling to
se.
cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Backward it goes. Tries one from range.
एक और हो जाता विशाल, एक और होता.
Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was
थोड़ा सा left हो गया,
exquisite.
right
The
हो गया.
pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Schneider in with the challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Hazard. And there's the shot!
Sujit Vishwadada, welcome to the stream.
Has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
That has not gone well.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the right flank. Batistuta. Great vision. Mateus can see things others simply cannot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Well, played right into his path. And Shevchenko! Oh,
डिवीजन 1 हुआ नहीं, अभी तो नहीं हुआ, 50
and
चाहिए.
it's half time. A very combative, competitive half with
तो
just
क्या
the
बोले,
one
दो बार
decisive moment.
1797 से आ चुका हो.
Hello everyone,
इजीली उधर 3 पॉइंट
again,
एक्स्ट्रा
which
दे
as we
सकता था
reach 45
लास्ट में. जो लास्ट में
On the evidence of what we've seen,
हुआ था
they're worth their lead. There was
उसमें
genuine
दिया
intensity
15
and purpose behind
जो मैंने
what they
हराया
brought
था
to the game.
4-1
I
एक
think they'll want a
डिवीजन
strong
1 प्लेयर
start
को.
just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
Batistuta!
Goalkeeper.
Glorious Batty goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want.
Goes for a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Just eases him off the ball. Forwards and with intent. Rijkaard. Well, we expected better and so did he. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And it's Messi. There's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide, in towards the back stick. Czech deals with that, nice and simple.
Well, there's no doubt that they will win this.
वाह भाई पास दे रहा हूँ.
The energy and
पास
dynamism
ने भी
until
ये
the very end, though.
Azar! And how did he not put that away? Schneider. Batistuta.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Yeah.
And the referee has
Red
given
card.
a penalty. Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the
Middle पे
whole
मारूंगा.
picture. A big, deep breath. And that's a poor penalty.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Nicely intercepted. Mateus is onto this. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And a header! It is close, but that is the last of it.
अब वो थोड़ा सा
Decent game of
लेफ्ट राइट
football,
हो गया.
that intense, intriguing.
नहीं मारना
Both
था
sides, as it
मिडिल पे.
turns out, unable to
This
be
is my
separated.
fault. एग्जैक्ट था कि वो मिडिल पे खड़ा रहेगा। ऑब्वियस था वो। क्लिपটা কবে ছাড়বে ও নেবে তো। তুমি ক্লিপটা নিয়ে নাও, নিয়ে শুধু আমার মানে এটা ক্রপ করে নিও গেম প্লেটা শুধু। थोड़ा एक लेफ्ट फुटेड सेंटर फॉरवर्ड चाहिए। लेफ्ट फुटेड सेंटर फॉरवर्ड कौन है अभी?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
स्वाइट स्पॉट
Just listen to that
एड्रियानो।
noise. This place is
बट
definitely up
स्वाइट
for
स्पॉट
it.
तो है ही
Let's
ना
hope
मेरे
we get a
पास।
contest worthy of the setting.
That's the freaking truth. You guys okay now? Like, subscribe, and welcome to the stream.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Bro,
It's not taken him long.
dribble to
That's gonna
have
be a
it.
booking.
Dribble to have.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi!
What the fuck? मुझे लगा नीचे
It's a
जाएगा।
fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
थोड़ा सा वो नीचे करना था। ठीक। निकल जाएगा अगर ये, क्या ही होगा। थोड़ा सा ऐसे कर करके डिवीजन 1 पहुंच जाओ भाई। बढ़िया। नहीं बहुत है खेलेगा ये थोड़ा सा।
Pinches it off him. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the
क्या
stamina to
लिख
make
रहे हो
sure
भाई?
he
ये
can
एंग्री
go
इमोजी
and snuff
देते
it
हो
out
बार-बार,
over
मुझे
and
पता
over
नहीं
again
चल
if
रहा। वेलकम टू द
required.
स्ट्रीम
He's
buddy।
also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the
पहले
latter
तो
parts
गर्मी
of the
है,
game,
ऊपर से ये
90th
दे रहे हो
minute
तो थोड़ा
plus,
और दिमाग का
he
बूस्ट
looks as if he's
होगा।
in the first 5.
I'm thinking the same.
पता
He
है।
will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
माधवार माते जोई बात।
Good pressure, determined, intense. Here's a shot!
हेलो एसएस गेमर,
And he
वेलकम
was
टू द
there to get
स्ट्रीम।
a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
फिश करी एंड राइस।
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. De Rossi can get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Aims beyond the defence. Shevchenko is firing after that one. Rijkaard. And it's Olmo. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
क्यों पास दिया भाई ये साला दिक्कत है मेरे को क्या लिखा अल्बर्टो संगे তোমার ক্লিপটা অ্যাড করে পোস্ট করব তোমাকে ট্যাগ করে কিসে পোস্ট করবে ইনস্টাগ্রাম
Alcantara. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Knocks it into space. Lovely. Mateos!
তাহলে পোস্ট করে দিও পোস্ট করে
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it.
নালে আমি আজকেই ছেড়ে দেব ভিডিওটা ছেড়ে দেব তারপর
He didn't top it off with a finish.
That's really well manoeuvred.
2 added minutes
Well
have been
seen.
indicated.
Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo. And here's Eto'o. He's got away. Eto'o going forward.
Oh, what a
Deftly away.
Alberto संगे क्लिपটা অ্যাড করে পোস্ট করব
So neither team were able to take the lead,
কি
but it
লিখেছো
certainly hasn't been for the lack
কি
of
ম্যাচ
trying.
বলো আজকে আবার
So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more
আজকে
open
আবার
second
কি
half.
মোমোসা তোলেই
So no breakthrough from
আছে
either side.
দিব্যেন্দুয়ের কাছে
0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
ভালো
Substitution for Milan, number 11, Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is
Second period is on the way.
14, Bale.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here.
Great chance!
অফসাইড যাকে
He's
ভেঞ্চর
managed to
क्या
put himself offside. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Shevchenko. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Bale. Mateos just eases him off the ball. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Messi.
That's going in strongly.
কি ম্যাচ দুই
Foul
ম্যাচ
and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Can he finish?
Offside.
And he's straight offside.
Yo guys, do be now like, subscribe, and welcome to the stream.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Eto. Danny Olmo. There they go, hunting in tacks. He's having a pop! Oh, well hit. Very well
आज भी
hit,
डिवीजन
actually.
1 नहीं होगा बट जो लग रहा है मुझे, जो ट्रूथ है वो ट्रूथ है भाई। इतना अफसोस हो रहा है ना भाई, 1797 से कैसे भाई कोई डिवीजन 1 नहीं होता भाई। अगर वो होगा तो कैसे होगा। এই আপডেটে গোলকিপার ভালো খেলতেছে। কাল তো সিজন, হ্যাঁ ওটাই তো বলছি, আজকেরই লাস্ট ডেট। আজকের হলে হবে, না হলে না হবে, অত ওই করে লাভ নেই। আফসোস ওইটাই 97 শুধু 1797 থেকে চলে এলাম ঘুরে, 3 পয়েন্ট বাকি থেকে ডিভিশন 1 ওভার।
Substitution for Milan, number 5, Akanji. Number 18, Diego Forlan. Number 22, Danny Olmo. Coming on the field, number 33, Bam. Number 7,
It's Zico!
number 8.
Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Mateus wants to run onto this. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defend.
And he shoots! Loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And there's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Messi. Doesn't quite get there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to
যখন
draw
যাকে
level.
দেওয়ার দরকার তাকে দেয় না, দেখেছিস গেমে?
Time and again they are repelled. And that was very necessary. And it's Eto.
4
Bale.
added minutes has been indicated.
And he's quick to return it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Burn.
হালান্ডের
That is
কাছে
as
অনেক
far
ওয়ান
as it
টাচ
goes.
পাস নিয়ে সেভচেঙ্কোর কাছে
Barcelona have done it.
কে জানে,
Their
দেখতে হবে,
solitary
ওটাই
strike
তো মনে হচ্ছে
ultimately
আমারও।
proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award.
হালান্ডকে তো দিতে পারবো না, হালান্ড হচ্ছে এর কাছে ওয়ান টাচ পাস, ফার্স্ট টাইম শট। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, গচ্ছে। क्या सब लिख रहे हो भाई? प्लेयर फ्यूजन filter, added skill, one touch pass. कोई है ineligible? इसका मतलब है one touch pass इसके पास. इधर है one touch pass. हाँ ये Tyranny on now for the what the fuck bro, इधर तो one touch pass हो क्यों नहीं रहा इधर? ईमेल हाँ गोलकीपर के पास है. What the fuck bro, राबोनाटा कौन सा है? ये लेके मैं क्या करूँगा भाई? नो लुक पास चाहिए क्या? नो लुक पास के साथ देखते. ब्लॉकर दे रहा है भरवा के. हाँ अभी दिया. भाई ठंडी ठंडी हवा आ रहा है पीछे से. नो लुक पास दरकार नहीं. हाँ केटे दिए नो लुक के जाएगा. भाई 2:30 बज चुके हैं. व्हाट द हेल. किक पे अगर देखना चाहोगे तो किक पे भी स्ट्रीम चल रहा है. चल नहीं रहा है स्ट्रीम उधर. पीसी गेम का शायद से मैं कर सकता
Well,
हूँ.
football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi driving forwards. That's put paid to the danger. Akanji. Rijkaard. He's had it taken off him. And it's Guardiola. DiMarco calmly anticipates. McAllister.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Villa. Looking for options for movement, and he's definitely onside.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go
Oh,
forward
nice block.
now.
Villa block.
Can he get it through? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Has a look and place it forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Czech is there to clear. Tries to pass it through.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Haaland. Messi. He is just caressing the ball.
हाँ, ये भड़वे से भी ब्लॉक करे जा रहा
To
है,
retrieve it.
मतलब ब्लॉक बोल रहा हूँ,
That pass isn't the best. It's a
क्लियर करे
searching
जा रहा है.
pass. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Goes for a shot!
Bro, are you using smart assist? No, bro, no. देखना है, देख.
Corner number 2 then.
Smart assist off.
It's a really well-measured ball. Ball in towards the middle. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
अरे यार.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
ये देखिए, opponent smart assist user.
Cantona.
Opponent smart
Well, he got rid
assist
because
user.
he was under pressure.
Oh, that's delightful. DiMarco knocks it into space. Messi. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Oh, nicely intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Guardiola shifted it to the flank.
The
Rijkaard.
attendance for this match was
David Villa.
96,026.
Nice looking ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
That is good alertness. Messi. Messi makes a move down the right. That ball looks a good one. That's gonna go a long way.
अब हिंदी बोलते हो तो इंग्लिश में क्यों लिख रहे हो? हिंदी में ही लिखो. स्मार्ट असिस्ट का कैप्रियल बटिस्टूटा को उतारते हैं, नहीं डेविड विला को उतारते हैं, दिया को इधर लियो मेसी को, इधर राहुल, इधर नेमार. इंडिविजुअल डिस्ट्रैक्शन, काउंटर टारगेट मेसी. ऑल सेट. सबका फॉर्म भी ठीक है. ओपोनेंट का क्या करें वहाँ पे? भाई ड्रॉ नहीं होना है भाई. ड्रॉ होने में 5 माइनस लगेगा. एक तो गोल मारना है.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 7, Mateus. Number 20, Shevchenko. Coming on the field.
He's well positioned here.
Number 13, David Villa. Number 14, Raul. Number 5, Neymar.
That's been cut out. Well played. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance.
जितना भी प्लस है एक पे माइनस हो जाएगा.
That could turn out to be a huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and
4 मैच में
Well, it's
जीतो,
one of those, Peter, when you've
एक
got to
मैच में
take your
पूरा
hats off
माइनस
and
खा
just
हो
say,
जाओ,
"Too
सेम
good."
जगह पे आ जाओ. 30 माइनस तो देगा लिख के लो.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the
30
first
माइनस तो
goal
देगा ही.
of the game.
What a great time to score, but it
कम
does
से
give
कम
the
30
manager
माइनस
a
तो
real
देगा.
headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Nicely aimed pass. And here's Van Basten.
This usually is the time teams go into...
Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Oh, what has happened here? And they win it back again. And it's Del Piero.
Minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And that signals the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the
30
game.
तो माइनस देगा. लिख के ले भाई, लिख के ले. 24 माइनस भाई क्या. I don't know, bro, where it is from. बॉल पे नहीं खेल के थोड़ा सा वैसे ही भी तो माइनस ही हो रहा है, तो उसके लिए थोड़ा सा एंड द लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ प्लेयर फ्रॉम बांग्लादेश आर स्मार्ट एज स्क्रैच होता। हाँ, ये तो देखा मैंने। आई सी दैट। I saw previously. And one more thing, they are network टेम्परिंग ब्रो, बहुत नेटवर्क का वो करते हैं। হলো ডিভিশন 1 না না স্ক্রিপ্টেড গেমে ডিভিশন 1 কি করে হবে ফ্রি টু প্লেয়ারদের জন্য, ফ্রি টু প্লে অ্যাকাউন্টে।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium.
तक हाँ 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 चेकिंग इजीली उधर पास देखना, पासिंग सेंस देख इसकी भरवे की।
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had
It is
other
of
ideas.
Listen, no one
him,
was
but
expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Edmilson. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. Here it is, crossed in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Berbatov. Raul. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Messi! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. And the shot!
What the fuck, bro? क्या smart
There
assisted,
was to
bro?
be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona with the
But
lead.
मेरा कभी ये सर पास वो नहीं हो.
Scholes. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Please be made aware
It is
that
quite a
smoking is
game,
only
breathless
permitted in
and
designated
laced with
areas within
excitement.
these
Well, it's a
grounds.
lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start.
Shoots! Oh, good finish! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do.
Pele! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Roberto Carlos is behind this one.
Yeah,
गोल हो
that's
जाएगा
such
लीग
a
के लिए.
good position too.
लीग के लिए गोल होगा. Sure गोल होगा लीग के लिए.
Roberto Carlos! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Okay, so now like, subscribe, and welcome to the stream. ये देख एक ड्रिबल नहीं हो पा रहा इससे गेम से.
Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The attendance for this
Edmilson.
match was 96,847.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Berbatov. Rijkaard. Guardiola. And he's had it nicked away. He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Messi. Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Berbatov. Oh, important interception. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Well
अरे
played,
भाई
that
हो
has
हालत देखो
snuffed out
भाई
the
इसके.
danger. Couldn't squeeze it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Pele. And here's Berbatov. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
देखा गेम भाई.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing
बॉल
around
पास
him
दे
here.
रहा बॉल छोड़ दे रहा है भाई.
Very disappointing.
Yeah,
He
game.
knew what he was
Take
doing,
number.
as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
दिमाग का भरोसा करके रखता है भाई सुबह से.
Number 21.
Great
ये
chance
खेलता
here
हो
from
भाई पता
position
नहीं.
A1.
Number
It's not a
20.
good idea in affording free kicks
Coming on
in
the
these
field.
positions.
Number 18. Batistuta. Number 13. David Villa.
Forlan!
जी.
Fantastic from Forlan! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And a chance! And it's in!
क्या बोलूँ अब.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Played out wide. Cannavaro. Berbatov. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. And again.
What the fuck, bro?
Euphoria,
Mother.
Utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. He made it happen. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target. That's that, the end. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
पूरा माइनस देख 30 तो जाएगा ही 35 माइनस. क्या करूँ फिर. It's not. RYZEN also. $35 माइनस में जो जब मैं 5-1 से जीत रहा हूँ तब क्या प्लस दे रहा है 15-18 प्लस दे रहा है.
There's a real expectant buzz
Yeah,
in the
against
stadium,
like
and the
number
players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rod.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nakata getting forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Costa Curta. That's a lovely pass. Shevchenko! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to thread one through. Spread neatly. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get onto this? Barcelona
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
15 minutes till half-time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi, he's through here. It's a promising position. And Batistuta! Another big chance that gets away.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Shevchenko. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Messi. Cruyff. And here's Messi. That's a cute ball. Now, can they get him away?
2 minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And he's forced to go back. Guardiola. Tries to play it through. And Check pulls off a sense. Has another go. And no mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The attendance for this match was 96,628.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Nakata. That looks a good ball through. Guardiola. Stojkovic. Now it's Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now there's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's having a hit! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
And it's Stojkovic.
हाँ बॉल उसको ही दे दे हाँ हाँ उसको ही दे दे जाते गोल कर दे हाँ दे दे दे
Oh, look at the space here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Akanji gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. Messi, and it's been played through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gets a good foot in there. And the whistle's gone.
होगा
presumably
नहीं
for
भाई
offside.
ऐसे कैसे होगा भाई
Referee looks at his
-5
watch
होगा
and blows his
थोड़ा सा
whistle.
आके रखता है
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the
कितना
end.
मैच खेलना
For the
पड़ेगा
want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
कितना मैच खेलूंगा 3 क्लास भाई माइनस के टाइम एकदम भर भर के कांड करके देता है भाई 35 30 माइनस प्लस के टाइम 18 15
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And they can counter here, and it's been played through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Adams deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Ambitious ball here. Adams gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
तो करनी है ऊपर से ये दूसरी वाला गेम कॉन्सेप्ट कोई कुछ बोलता भी नहीं है सिर्फ बैक ओपनिंग करता है भाई क्या ही बोले आप
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kaut.
गोल
It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha carries the ball down the right. Neymar. Great vision. Now they can break here. He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
And the finish! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Guardiola tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here.
There will be
1-0 the
added
score.
time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And he was quick to react. Mateus can see things, others simply cannot. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! And he's heaved it away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Still just a single goal between the sides. Messi running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A lot of space ahead of him. Shot a goal! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
This further to improve their cause.
Number 14. Deck count. Number 6. Neymar.
That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
On the field. Number 18.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Haaland. Francesco Esposito. Chance!
क्या बोले
And no mistake. They have
चालू कर दिया स्मार्ट एसिस्ट और क्या
back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bangladesh restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
There's the shot! And a neat finish! They've done it! It was coming! They had their reward! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Looking to play him in. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
सुबह से खेल रहा हूँ 100 पॉइंट नहीं
to create a cushion between them. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use...
Oh, good effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gives it back. Foden. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. Nakata is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And a header! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Barcelona can look back at this result.
আর কত মাইনাস কেটে কেটে যাবো, কত মাইনাস नो ब्रो नो, ये मूड चला गया एक दिन के। चूतिया गेम भाई एक नंबर का। एक तो प्लस के टाइम पॉइंट नहीं देगा, 15 प्लस 18 प्लस, माइनस के टाइम 28 35 30 इजीली भाई 1797 से कैसे भाई माइनस खा सकता है कोई। Not it random answers.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Mohamed Batistuta
with the foul.
अरे ब्रो डोंट वरी कीपर, भाई पेशेंस ही तो नहीं है इस गेम के ऊपर भाई। इजीली उधर प्लस दे सकता है भाई। कल स्ट्रीम कर रहा था, कल नहीं परसों भाई, दो बार 1797 100 पॉइंट नहीं हो पा रहा है भाई 2 दिन से। इतना स्क्रिप्टिंग और स्मार्ट एज वाले आ रहा है।
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And here's Son Heung-min. Scholes. Lovely ball, takes a shot! Adams is there to clear. And it's Salah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
This is Batistuta. Messi. Oh, super find. He saw the danger. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. This for 1-0.
कैसे भाई तीनों मिडिल पे मार रहा, तीनों सेव हो जा रहा है। किस्मत ही तो ढंग पे है ना भाई।
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Scholes. Messi. And it's Guardiola. Guardiola makes a dash for it. He's got away. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
तीनों मैच में तीनों पेनल्टी में मिडिल पे मारा हूँ भाई, कैसे कोई
He gets the ticking off
वो कर
and
सकता
needs
है
to
भाई
be
तीनों
very
मैच?
careful now. And it's Zanetti. And that is expertly dealt with.
तो भाई
And the assistant
-28
referee
दिया
rightly
है
gives him
लास्ट मैच में,
offside.
2-1 मैंने हारा था, ठीक है। इस मैच में अगर 2-1 जीता है कितना प्लस देता है देखता हूँ।
And the pass is
ये जो
intercepted.
किस्मत चल रहा है इसमें तो हारूंगा, वो तो पक्की बात है। अगर ठीक चल रहा है तो जीत, ये देख।
That's a throw. He's had it taken off him. That's a sharp pass. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Xavi Alonso. 15 minutes till half-time. And that was asking for too much.
वो अभी मेरा वो हो रहा है भाई, आईडीडी वो बाद में करते
Costa.
हैं।
This is a promising build-up. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good alertness. Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's there to clear it. Zanetti. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Scholes. Can he get it through? Son Heung-min. Decent chance! Oh, Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
2 added minutes.
One
has
moment
been
you're in
indicated.
possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to...
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't
शॉट ही नहीं
gelled.
मार पाया।
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Shevchenko! And he's stuck it away. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And this is Messi. And he's been shifted
कंट्रोल ही
off.
नहीं है बॉल पे।
Xavi Alonso, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. And this is Shevchenko, and this is Messi. Xavi Alonso. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cannavaro cuts it out. And it's Guardiola. Batistuta. Now this could tries a shot.
Opponent अगर मारता तो गोल हो जाता
Crack
है.
at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Let's go. 1-1 चल रहा है भाई. क्या बुरे वो चीज़ में 2 दिन से 100 पॉइंट नहीं हो पा रहा.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 10, Mbappe.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch that.
Number
Raul.
11.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Number 18, Raul.
Barcelona
Substitution in
are, of
progress.
course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Batistuta into the last quarter of an hour.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
No foul भाई, no foul.
Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And this is Owen. Owen! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And here's Batistuta. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hangs one in. Check.
MS में whole player खिलाओ.
2 minutes to be added on. That pass has been well intercepted.
Draw मतलब
And we're
-5.
done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum
चल मैं
shifts.
स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन करता हूँ भाई. कितना मैच खेलो भाई. 2 दिन से 100 पॉइंट नहीं. हम टाइम भाई डेली.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running.
Well, when I look at a team sheet, Peter, I pick out the leaders, and the leader on this...
And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with...
Kvaratskhelia! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Nicely weighted ball. That looks a decent ball. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, can they get him away? So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
किसको पास दे रहे थे?
We
किसको पास दे
expected
रहे
better, and so did he. And he's well positioned here.
ऐसे करके ही तो मिस पास होता है भाई. ये रहा वो एक को जा रहा है एक के पास.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bruno Fernandes. It's Adriano! And that's
मैं
a
सोचता हूँ
good finish.
लॉकिंग होगा भाई.
They
सब
are
अच्छा
running
खेलूंगा
the
नहीं.
business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were
ये
awfully
देख
hard
पास
to
दे रहा
stop.
हूँ, पास नहीं हो रहा है.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he is deftly away. Kelly! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Adriano, never out of the action for very long. Costa Curta. He's ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes
Marquez
has been
gets
indicated.
it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's it, 45 minutes up.
वैसे रहे तो एक गेम
Nothing
को
to
डिप्लाइन
separate the
कर
two
देंगे.
teams at half-time. They've both given it a
वो
really good
डिफेंडिंग
go.
का कोई
And they
सही
head
नहीं
into
है
the
भाई.
break.
डिफेंडिंग
All
अच्छा
square.
कर लेता हूँ भाई. ये जो
So, nothing in it, Jim.
स्क्रिप्टिंग होता है
What do you
भाई.
think?
स्क्रिप्टिंग
Well,
नाम
it's
का
been a
एक
decent
चीज
game
होता
so
है.
far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved
स्क्रिप्टिंग और
around
स्मार्ट
quickly
है.
with a view
जितना भी
to try to
वो
entice their
डिफेंडिंग कर लो
opponents
भाई.
out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
ये देख.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Messi. Guardiola. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, important interception. Oh, strongly challenged there. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here. And Shevchenko!
ये सब गोल ये मिस कर रहे हैं ओपोनेंट अगर मारता तो भाई
Yeah,
इजीली
he
गोल
was
हो
well
जाता
placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with
क्या
their
है भाई
first
और क्या
corner,
ही
the
बोलते
first in the game for either side actually.
मतलब बोलते नहीं किस्मत अच्छा है सब बोलोगे
Marquez is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister, oh that's fabulous. And that should get the job done.
The attendance for this match was 96,000.
Just about within shooting range.
They want to be
कल
quick
से
here.
हो
It's
जाएगा तो भाई
breakaway time.
इस फेस में तो डिवीजन 1 नहीं
Haaland.
होगा ना यही दिक्कत है
Well, they've got it again. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona!
देखते 28 प्लस देता है कि नहीं
And
देखता
again they hit the front.
रुको
That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
हालात देख
It's a pretty loose pass. It's played through for him. Oh, that is a good ball to
Let's
find
go.
him.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's there to make the challenge. Haaland absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Shevchenko. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out for...
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that's it.
कितना
All
प्लास
that
देता है
remains
देखता
for
हूँ
me
मैं
is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
देगा कोई 18 15 हाईएस्ट 20 24 दिया फिर भी ब्रो 24 कैसे माइनस के टाइम 35 वो भी 2-1 As you now like subscribe and welcome to the stream कितना चाहिए 1140 के लिए 2 more to need 1140 subs
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Welcome to
The
today's
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Best. Best plays it in. That's put paid to the danger. Showing great feet there. Looks across and plays it in. Zanetti gets it away. Guardiola.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Here's Haaland.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Best's cross. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nuno Mendes. Conte. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. To Guardiola.
अरे भाई वन टच पास तेरे पास है भाई मैथ्यू.
That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Mateus. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Howson is always looking to break lines. And it's Shevchenko. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Looking for the run. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. In towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain
आज तो
where we
डिवीजन 1
started.
करके ही
Plenty
जाएंगे.
for both managers to
4
mull over
जीतना
here.
तक है भाई, पूरा 0 कर दूंगा.
Review the first half.
Well, there's no way to
Division
disguise
1
the fact that they've
stream
been
होगा.
through. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior. Kochu. And he's there to clear it. Very nicely done. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. He'll try to keep this alive. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. Haaland. Big chance! And there's a goal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the
It's two
telling
more to
final pass,
11:40.
and that was a
Let's go.
beauty.
Come on. You can guess to this.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get on the end of this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been hooked away. Mateus. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's very neat. Might be dangerous. It's roll! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could...
Shoots! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
He's having a hit!
It's having a hit.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Nuno Mendes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Mateus. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
হলো ডিভিশন না না এত মাইনাস খেয়ে গেলাম একটা তো 35 মাইনাস খেলাম পুরো স্ক্রিপ্টিং গেম নাইটে ট্রাই করবে নাইটে আমার হয় না ওই কারণে এই স্ট্রিমটাতেই যতক্ষণ চার্জ আছে ফোনে খেলে যত দূর যায় তিনবার আমার লাগবেও না কাল নাকি ন্যাশনাল টিম প্যাক আসবে কি বলছো 400 কয়েন আছে এখন বললে হবে ন্যাশনাল টিম প্যাক আসতেও পারে কারণ নেক্সট উইক নেই নেক্সট উইকেও আসতে পারে 4 তারিখে তারপরের উইক থেকে তো 11 জুন থেকে খেলা স্টার্ট তো 4 জুন একটা উইক পাবে একটা থার্সডে আসবে
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Messi!
তোমার তো কয়নি আর্জেন্টিনাটা কি করে নেবে
Brilliant save.
Messi actually
সেটাই তো
didn't do an
দেখছি
awful lot
অনেক
wrong,
দিন
to be
যদি
honest.
থাকে আগের গুলোর মতো তাহলে তো
Saw that
জমিয়ে নেবে
coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, and that interception
বাট
was
6 দিন যদি আসে
most
তাহলে তো পাবো
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi calmly anticipates. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Duke is onto this. He's picked his way through. And the ball is out of play. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's having a go!
6 দিন মনে হয় আসবে না হ্যাঁ 6 দিনের জন্য তো
Quite
আসবে
a touch too.
এটা তো
Oh, the technical control was
আর
exquisite.
ইভেন্টেরও
The
তো
total
ব্যাপার আছে
attempt
একটা ইভেন্ট তো
was
কালকে আসবে না নতুন
exasperating.
ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ ইভেন্ট যেটা ইভেন্ট আসতে গেলে তো 4 তারিখ কারণ কালকে তো একটা উইক খুলবে 28 9th অ্যানিভার্সারি যেটা
The other side yet able to find the net. And it's Azar. Oh, that's clever. And he welcomes it in. Duke gets flagged offside. Now it's Messi. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away? Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. And Dyke is there, and he can get that clear. It's a quick one. Oh, and that is
আমি তো
really
এতে
good
আছি
tenacity.
আর্জেন্টিনাটা নিলে নেব আর যদি স্পেন আছে পেড্রি আছে ওতে লামিন আছে গাভি আছে
Barcelona with the
রিয়েল
corner.
মাদ্রিদের
They're
প্লেয়ার
first.
তো নেয়নি তো ওটা থাকবে নাও থাকতে পারে নাও থাকতে পারে থাকবেই না হালাত দেখো
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position, and he's whipped it across. Tries to get it clear. Guardiola. And he was quick to react. Matthäus. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
There will be
Good
one
play on
minute
the
added
left-hand
time.
side here. And the referee has blown for half-time.
মেসি তো নিতেই হবে মেসিটা সেই 2022-এর আগে এই যে মেসিটাতে খেলাচ্ছে এর আর নেই এ পুরো নার্ভ হয়ে গিয়ে সে পুরো একদম জমে
Well,
গেছে
there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing.
একটা মেসি দরকার
Often
ভালো
it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of
ক্রিয়েটিভ
everyone
প্লেমেকার
around.
হলেও
And
চলবে
I'd go so
ডিসকাল
far as to
থাকলে
say
তো
that it's the biggest contributor as to why
কোনো
we have
কথাই নেই
the scoreline we do.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Baresi. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in.
What?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hazard stood his ground strongly. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's on the cutback. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Ferdinand makes the interception. He's a shot. And the shot!
बच गया
Oh, that
भाई.
was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
पूरा अटैकिंग चेंज कर दिया अब. কাল যদি প্যাক আসে আর্জেন্টিনা বা যে কোনো দলেরই ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ প্যাক, তো আসার কথা এখানে.
Substitution for Inter. Number 24.
Well, the two
Raul.
coaches are
Number
signalling
9,
changes here, both at the same time.
Number 6, Hazard. Number 10, El Hadji.
A deeply frustrating
Coming on
game
the
so
field,
far. Certainly in terms of the
number
scoreline,
21,
it remains 0-0.
Number 4, Olise.
De Bruyne,
Number 5,
Mateus.
De Bruyne.
And that
Number
pass has been
22,
well intercepted.
Mamouche. Substitution.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh,
A
now
foul,
this
eh?
is interesting, and the referee
A fou-
has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A big, deep breath. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Corner number 2 then.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Villa. Shapes to shoot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona have their third corner. Thumps it clear. Tries to pass it through. Into Milan. Looking to go forward now. Shifted it to the flank. No way through there.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
4
It's
added
a
minutes has
lovely,
been
neat
indicated.
pass. Great vision. Batistuta. Real chance here. Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened? In he goes again! Rijkaard gets it away. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.
5 shot, 5 on
Intriguing for the
target.
neutrals, unbearable.
-32 क्लास के टाइम 24. क्या होगा और खेल के ये $56 प्लस दिया, माइनस हो गया 32. अभी ये 32 प्लस करवाने के लिए मुझे 2 मैच और खेलना पड़ेगा. 2 मैच में से 2 जीतूंगा, इसमें तो कोई बात नहीं होगा इस पे मेरे डिवीजन में. 3 प्लस है, यही अफसोस हो गया. नहीं तो मैं पुश ही नहीं करता. 3 प्लस से उधर से नहीं मतलब बोलो आप.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, we're on the way. Tony Adams. Now, there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Nakata. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. De Bruyne. And it's Nakata. Haaland. Shevchenko. Oh, important interception. That's put pay to the danger. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Oh, that's superb. And that is well cleared. Threads one in. Costa Corta.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Conte. The pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Might be danger here. Long ball upfield. Great vision. Shevchenko. He's having a hit! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. Barcelona are in front. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
Shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cafu, ball in towards the middle. Now, who's going to be first? There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Nakata. That has not gone well. Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute at a
Mateus.
time.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. So, temporary halt to
কপাল
the
তো
action.
খারাপ আর কি বলবো
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
-32 দিচ্ছে 1-0 তে হারাচ্ছে
Well, it sets up
কোনো
a
মানে
very
হয় এটা
entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first
আর
move,
1-0 তে
trying to
প্লাস
win
যখন
this,
খেলাম আমি
and how
তখন
they
কত
might
ছিল
find a way to
24
sustain good pressure.
Substitution.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And they've got rid. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Batistuta. That's an excellent interception. Deftly away. Guardiola. Mateus. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Conte. That's a lovely, neat pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
The attendance for this match was
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here.
হালানকে অ্যাঙ্কারিং করবে
Nearly,
কিছু হবে
but
না তো
not
করে
quite.
I'm a little surprised that he
কপালে
actually
যদি না
couldn't
হয়
make
আর
that
কিছু
count.
করার
He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Nakata. That has been cut short. Haaland might just make this. Costa Curta. Now that looks a decent ball. Hangs in across. He's having a shot!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
If
Most
this
teams
is
would
not
be
a
taking
offside,
the
what
easier
a
defensive
goal,
route by
bro.
now.
But that is not going to count.
What a
He
goal,
went
guys.
just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for a runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cáceres. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task sheet to do it.
He is through here. And it's been... Oh, shooting
Wow.
chance!
Wow.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Wow.
Now it's Batistuta.
There will be 1
No
minute
joy
at
this
a
time.
time.
Batistuta!
Well, he got rid because he
Wow.
was under
And
pressure.
there goes their last chance. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on
देखते
in a
1-0
difficult watch
जीता
for
मैं
both sets
नहीं
of
कितना
fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
2-1 कितना प्लास देता देखते
Shevchenko
हैं
claiming the man of the match award.
दूध का दूध पानी
There
का
is
पानी हो
very
जाएगा
little room.
23 और माइनस के टाइम 35 ओके ओके कोनामी ओके नाइस You guys do me now, like, subscribe and welcome to the stream. Two need for 1140. आज तो 1140 करके ही जाएंगे और इधर डिवीजन 1 करके ही जाएंगे जब तक चार्ज है तब तक खेलता रहूंगा 36 है भाई अभी कितना चाहिए मुझे अगर 24 करके प्लास देगा तो मुझे अभी भी 4 मैच खेलना पड़ेगा मतलब आधा घंटा
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game.
अगर चारों
but for the
मैच
next
जीत
2
गए
hours,
तो
it might not feel like that. The
एक
stadium
माइनस
is
पे तो
full
2
of
मैच का
noise and energy.
प्लास
This certainly matters.
चला जाता है
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, who would you identify as the... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard. Mateus. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's intervened well there. And it's McAllister. Rijkaard. So just the one early goal to report so far. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's
Trying.
well played.
Al-Wedat with the corner, there first. And a header!
Oh, what a save.
Guardiola is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. The cut back. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to pass it through. And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
साला इतना इंटरसेप्ट कैसे कर सकता है भाई तू? वो भी
Silvestre.
मैनुअल वो पे.
McAllister is the team's great visionary. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mateus to Guardiola. Short changes him with that pass. Almost half an hour in now. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rice. Mateus. Rijkaard. Oh, good
ये
read.
देख.
That was well played.
मैं इंटरसेप्ट
well
करता हूँ तो ऐसा होता है.
Messi.
Let's go.
That
निकल
looks
गए.
a tracking ball. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are sitting pretty. Two real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta stood his ground strongly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that
Abhi,
really
abhi,
well
yes.
and stopped it.
And that is the end of the first half.
अरे स्क्रिप्ट स्मार्ट असिस्ट ना वाले इजी
I think
भाई
things
खेला
have worked out pretty well so far.
स्क्रिप्ट स्मार्ट असिस्ट दोनों तो बिगड़ जाएगा.
So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, beautiful. And Messi!
थोड़ा और आगे जाना था.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Gabriel. And he's forced to go back. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rijkaard.
The attendance for this
Mateus.
match was 97,559.
Great ball, and he's in here. Totti! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Rice. Baresi calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. McAllister and Mateus. Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Shevchenko is being harried
भाई
and
थोड़े-थोड़े खेलना
And if
भाई.
they're going to try and stop him in this fashion,
क्या ना
Peter,
उठा या तो तारा
they're
उड़ो
going
करते
to
जाए.
really
गोल्डा
test
खा
the
लिया बारे.
referee's pick.
Oh, he's having a go! just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So 1 subscriber and भाई 1 सब्सक्राइबर ही चाहिए। वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। जो भी नए जुड़ रहे हो, मैं सिर्फ eFootball नहीं खेलता, मैं सारे गेम खेलता हूँ। आप लोग बोलोगे तो मैं खेल सकता हूँ वो भी। तो ये
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get it through? Gabriel deals with that comfortably. And this is Messi.
फाउल नहीं है तो बॉल पे तो टच ही नहीं लगा।
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted.
वाह, खुद के टीममेट को
And this is Shevchenko.
Assistant Giacomo, welcome to the stream. Bro, one game, bro, only division push चल रहा है अभी तो फिलहाल।
They're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Linton.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Shevchenko.
फिलहाल के लिए डिवीजन पुश चल रहा है ब्रो। डिवीजन 1 हो जाएगा। Jason, welcome to the stream. This is Jason D'Souza.
A job done in a highly professional manner. Haaland.
22 प्लस 24-22, इससे ज़्यादा तो प्लस मुझे देगा ही नहीं। होते जब तक चार्ज है तब तक डिवीजन 1 हो जाना चाहिए भाई। 4টে উইনার, 4টে না 3 গুণে 3টে উইন হলে হয়ে যাবে যদি 24 করে দেয়। पूरा गया ये साला डोवन, पूरा गया ये साला डोवन भाई, क्या यप्पा करता है पता नहीं। रिस्क तो बिल्कुल नहीं लूंगा भाई, गेम से निकाल देगा। नहीं निकाला। भाई फैन चल रहा है भाई, हवा वगैरह कुछ नहीं आ रहा। हो गए, थोड़ा सा लाइट ऑन करते हैं।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make... And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Yes, correct. ठीक है, correct.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Good-looking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his... Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can thump it away. Looking for options for movement. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good ball! And Shevchenko!
ভাই আর্লি লিড পেয়ে গেল ভাই এরকম যদি মিস করে এরকম তাহলে কিছু করার নেই
Barcelona really can
এইসব
be
চান্স
very
মিস
happy
করা
with
যায়
the way
কখনো
they're
এইসব
going
হয়
about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Looking to play him in, and this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is asking for shoots!
কি আর বলবো এত আটকাচ্ছে ভাই আর কিছু বলার
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Yeah,
Tries to play it. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Haaland. Great vision. He can run onto that. And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. That has been knocked clear. Goes for a shot!
ভাই খাও ভাই
That
ঘর
is
দেখো
doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how
ना
to
miss
counter, and
करेगा
they'll be looking
ना
to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
Barcelona
Shevchenko.
choosing to
Coming
make
on
the first
field
change.
is
Well, he's someone
number
renowned for his
18,
pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. That's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw.
There will be 3 minutes added
It's
time.
Batistuta. Can he get on the end
ये
of
तो
this?
पूरा स्मार्ट
And he was
असिस्ट के
alert
पे
to
खेल
it.
रहा है भाई
Messi. Into the channel. Well timed, excellent interception.
भाई इतना स्मार्ट असिस्ट तो कैसे
And
होगा
it's half time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things
ये
have
माइनस
worked
देगा
out pretty
32
well
जितना
so
प्लस
far,
खाया
Peter.
3 मैच
If it
में
ain't
2
broke,
मैच में
don't fix it.
तो
So
पूरा
the
जाएगा
manager
इसमें
has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware
ये
that
देख
going 3
हालत
down
देख
will probably seal their
एक
fate.
पास नहीं दिया जा रहा है इसमें
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No way through. Spread neatly. Batistuta!
ओपोनेंट क्या अच्छे से भाई उधर से गोल मार दिए.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Messi. Looking to pass it. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Substitution in progress.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there.
The chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
He leaps for it! He's got a goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Mateus. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's well spotted.
स्मार्ट असिस्ट पे खेल रहा है भाई, पूरा दिमाग का पूरा करके रखा है भाई इसको.
No, that was never going to make it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Marquinhos. And it's Olmo.
अरे स्मार्ट असिस्ट खेल से एमनी हेड दिले एमनी हेड हो जाए.
Guardiola. Messi. Oh, well measured. And he's Haaland! Oh, the ball's always. That's another chance. And a neat finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Barcelona cut their deficit and looked raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Haaland.
ये
Well, that looks a decent ball.
अरे নিজেদের প্লেয়ারকে যদি এরকম ভাবে স্পিড টিম আর কিছু বলার আছে.
Haaland has been indicated. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Driving on and making good progress.
এটা ফাউল, এটা ফাউল, ওটা ফাউল ছিল না.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
30 माइनस तो देगा ही, लिख के ले भाई, लिख के ले 30 माइनस इजीली.
They look worried.
Well, if he truly fancies his
Easily
chances
30
from here,
minus,
he's going to
literally.
need the best of the best.
अगर उतना माइनस दिया तो भाई इधर ही एंड कर देते भाई, वो डिवीजन दूसरे में फायदा नहीं, और तो फायदा ही नहीं है.
Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he thumps it clear. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
34 minus, what the fuck, bro? साल ऑलरेडी गेम दारा चलो वैसे मिलता है आपको कल बाय बाय।